suspect!
Coming to get you, Bobber.
Walter's got Nards!
Hi guys, my name's Barry and welcome back to the channel. We're going to be talking about Jason Blum today. Now I think he probably gets asked this question all the time, and that is, where is Halloween going after Halloween ends? And he's always got an answer, but I think his latest answer, it was in an exclusive interview with Screen Rant. He gave, basically gave a definitive answer without actually saying it. Now Screen Rant asked him if this was going to be the last Halloween movie, and he said, "I didn't say it's going to be the last Halloween movie. It's our last Halloween movie. We have no more rights to make any more Halloween, so it goes back to Malik Akkad, and what he does, only he knows, but we are done. This is our last one, and I think people will be very happy." First of all, it's good that he thinks that people are going to be very happy after Halloween Ends is done. That means it's going to be a good ending, who knows? But aside from that, he's saying that it's their last one. Now that also doesn't mean that it's Blumhouse's last Halloween movie. That's them finished with the rights to Halloween. They got the 3-picture deal and it's done. There's nothing to say Jason Blum doesn't go back to Malik Akkad and says, listen, this has been a successful trilogy. Can we get 3 more movies out of it? Whether it be this storyline or a different storyline, we won't get into that in this video. But there's nothing to say that he won't go back to Malik Akkad and say, give us the rights. You know that we can do it. We've done it 3 times over. Give us it again. Now that also doesn't mean that it's not going to go back to Universal. It's not going to go back to Blumhouse. It might go to somewhere else. It might go to 20th Century Studios. It might go to Disney. Who knows? It might go to Warner Brothers. You never know. So don't rule out another studio coming in and taking over. But one thing we can be certain of is it's not the last Halloween movie. Now what do we as fans think of this not being the last Halloween movie? Yes, it's the last Halloween movie in this storyline, but what do we think about it not being the last Halloween movie? Now they did speak to John Carpenter. John Carpenter's pretty old now, so when they ask him questions, I think he tries to answer in a cool way. It doesn't quite pull off anymore for him, but this is what he's got to say about it. Now this was in February and he spoke to comicbook.com, but he did say, let me explain the movie business to you. If you take a $sign and attach it to anything, there will be somebody who wants to do a sequel, Halloween sequel. It will live. If the $sign is not big enough, no matter what, it will not live. I don't know, man. I don't know. This time, I do not know. They really want to end. They're going to shut it off, end it. It's what David has in mind. That's fine. Albeit though guys, that was back in February. That's when Jason Blum and John Carpenter knew that this was the last Halloween movie in this timeline. Now I know that they're doing reshoots just now for the next 2 weeks. That could change. Maybe Blumhouse have thought, let's try and squeeze another sequel out of it. I highly doubt it because they're keeping to the title, Halloween Ends. But that was what John Carpenter said about movies. Not just Halloween movies, but any sequels in general. You make money out of a movie, you're going to get a sequel. And that's exactly what's happening here, guys. If this trilogy wasn't successful at the box office, it doesn't matter if they're bad movies, if this wasn't successful at the box office, this would be the last one and we wouldn't see another Halloween movie for a while. We would eventually, but just not for a while. But because these movies have been so successful, and I can imagine Halloween Ends at the box office will be a success, it will make money, it will make a profit. Because of that, I think we're going to get a Halloween sequel, prequel, reboot, whatever you want to call it. I think we're going to get one of those very, very soon after Halloween Ends. Where do you think the Halloween franchise should go, guys? Do you think it should remain with Blumhouse? Do you think they're in steady hands? Or would you like to see them getting taken over by someone else? Maybe Warner Brothers? I'm not sure how good they are these days. What other studio could take over? Please not Disney, but any other studio but Disney, I would imagine. Hopefully not Netflix as well, because I don't want to see a Netflix quality Halloween movie, because that would just be so generic and horrible. But what do you think, guys? Where do you think the Halloween franchise should go after Halloween Ends? Leave your comments down below and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.